Stokvels are a big part of our society. Not only do they provide a safe space to save, but also create social growth. The Stokvel Academy will be your guide on how to make the billions generated yearly within Stokvels work for you and your family.
Hi, welcome to the Stokvel Academy. My name is Ubusi Skenjana. Today I just want to chat a bit about success, which is one of the most important components of a Stokvel. And success in this instance is not only confined to money matters. I know that most of the time we measure ourselves in terms of money when we define how successful we are or how unsuccessful we are. But in the context of Stokvel, I just want to loosen up a bit and look at various components of Stokvel. You know, like we know that earlier on when we started these episodes, we mentioned that people join or start a Stokvel for different reasons, and sometimes it's as simple as buying groceries for yourselves as neighbors, or leabulukana, niangwabana. If you achieve your goal, you know, harmoniously, indeed you are successful, because you set yourself a goal that by the end of the year we're going to do A, B, C, D, and we've achieved our goal. And you sort of focused in that. In other words, you never stop thinking big about your goal as a Stokvel, and you stuck to your goal. But also look at things like your well-being within your Stokvel. And again, I want to bring it back to this thing called success. You may feel a bit demotivated if you belong to a Stokvel and you are not successful in actually expressing to your fellow Stokvel members that we need to stop, for example, wasting money on eating out every month, you know. I know I may sound like I'm just going around in circles, but for me, at the end of every Stokvel meeting, I measure it as successful if I am fulfilled because I didn't spend more than what I planned to spend that particular time, you know. I spent 50 rands because I budgeted to spend 50 rands. But I find that people, they go to Stokvels and they just follow like dinku or what. And because the Stokvel, yes, sinali goal reka grocery at 20,000 rands, and I'll keep on going back to groceries. I know I hate it with passion, this grocery thing only, but that's the closest example that I can give you. So the success is measured, yes, we've managed to buy a grocery at 20,000, you know, but you know deep down that you're actually not successful in actually convincing your Stokvel, oh, there's other better things that we could do as a Stokvel. There's other ways of investing money, there's other ways of saving our money, you know. You see, we are successful in buying grocery, but are you successful in actually fulfilling your other goals as a Stokvel? And what is it that you are passionate about as a Stokvel member? Are you passionate about saving money for funeral only, or are you passionate about building or creating wealth for yourselves? And again, your success is going to be defined by making sure that your passion is fulfilled, whatever it is that you are passionate about. And of course, I'm talking about creative things or building, not negative stuff here, you know. As when we talk, we like saying follow your passion. And I wouldn't like people to find themselves in a Stokvel situation where their passion is dampened, you know. It does happen because you initially joined the Stokvel because as a family we need to belong to this Stokvel, but is your passion being kindled in this Stokvel? Your passion to do other things that are developmental in your life? Is there a freedom of expression in your Stokvel? Some people are actually dying silently in a Stokvel, because they don't want to rock the boat, if you know what I mean. So to me, being successful in your Stokvel, it's not just about having contributed towards that thing that you intend buying at the end of the year, but it's being able to express yourself and also fulfilling your other goals in your life. Like, for example, I love reading as a person. If I were to say to my Stokvel members, can we just bring books in our Stokvel meeting and let's just share? And then they say, hey, please don't nag us about books. I would feel that I haven't succeeded in actually sharing my love of books with my fellow Stokvel members. So I don't want us to confine success in just money matters, because as we know, money does not always make you happy all the time. And that is why I feel that people sometimes are in Stokvel because of this money thing only, and they tend to forget forget themselves, forget what is it that they are passionate about, what is their vision. So in a nutshell, think big, yes, in terms of achieving your goals. Stick to your goals, and please just don't let your passion die because you are in a Stokvel. Because if you do allow that, I can tell you, you are not going to last forever in that Stokvel. You find yourself walking away and searching for other Stokvels that might fulfill your passion. And of course, there's nothing wrong in walking away, but before you even take that step, just be comfortable and be assertive and express yourself without aggression, being aggressive, and say, look guys, I feel that I am not fulfilled in this Stokvel. My passion, amongst other things, is just to share the wisdom through sharing a book or whatever. I'm just using a book as an example. And just being able to see your vision unfolding within that Stokvel, because you may not be living in a Stokvel 7 days in a week, but you do spend at least 4 hours in a month if your Stokvel is a monthly meeting Stokvel. Make those 4 hours worth a while, and those 4 hours that you spend, or 5 hours, whatever the case may be, they must actually contribute to your success journey as an individual now, and of course as a collective. Thank you. I know it was a roundabout discussion about success. I deliberately didn't want to focus on money, because I realized that this money thing, it puts pressure on us. We are human beings. Let us just relax and look at ourselves as human beings who want to be, of course, successful. Thank you. See you next time.